Bonjour, bonjour. Today we are looking at comparatives with adjectives. The word for more is plus, P-L-U-S, plus. Less is moins. More or less is, now you can hear the S of plus because ou starts with a vowel, plus ou moins, more or less. I am more or less there. Je suis plus ou moins là. Julien is more or less with Monique. Julien est plus ou moins avec Monique. So comparing adjectives is part of what is called the comparative structure. We use the comparative structure when two or more nouns have qualities we want to compare. There are three ways of comparing the quality of adjectives. Are they superior, having a greater degree of quality? For example, Monique is taller than Colette. Are they inferior, having a lesser degree of quality? Monique is less tall than Colette. Are they equal, having the same degree of quality? Monique is as tall as Colette. In English, the comparison of greater degree is formed. If you have a short adjective, we add on an ER to the short adjective and then we say than. For example, Monique is taller than Colette. Colette is smaller than Monique. If your adjective is long in English, you cannot add on ER. You have to say more, long adjective, than. Monique is more stubborn than Colette. Colette is more intelligent than Monique. You cannot say intelligenter. If your word is not long or short, usually you can go for either way. In French, the comparison of greater degree is formed with plus. Then your adjective, doesn't matter how long or short it is, you use plus, adjective, que. Monique is taller than Colette. Monique est plus grande que Colette. Okay, we're using grande because it's feminine. Colette is smaller than Monique. Colette est plus petite que Monique. Monique is more stubborn than Colette. If you think of stubborn as pig-headed, it's têtu, you've got the word tête in their head. Têtu, stubborn. Monique est plus têtue que Colette. Colette is more intelligent than Monique. ENT words are usually the same in French and English, just change your accent. But it is feminine. Colette est plus intelligente que Monique. In English, the comparison of lesser degree is formed in one of two ways. The first way, less adjective than. Colette is less stubborn than Monique. Monique is less intelligent than Colette. In French, you use moins adjective que. So before, for the greater degree, we used plus adjective que. Now we're using moins adjective que. Colette est moins têtue que Monique. Monique est moins intelligente que Colette. The second way in English is to use not as, adjective as. Okay, before it was less, adjective than. Now it's not as, adjective as in English. And the French is very similar. Pas aussi, adjective que. Colette is not as tall as Monique. Colette n'est pas aussi grande que Monique. Monique is not as intelligent as Colette. Monique n'est pas aussi intelligente que Colette. In English, the comparison of equal degree is formed as adjective as. Colette is as charming as Monique. Monique is as talkative as Colette. Colette is as resourceful as Monique. Monique is as busy as Colette. In French, the comparison of equal degree is formed aussi adjective que. Colette is as charming as Monique. Charming is charmant or charmante. Colette est aussi charmante que Monique. Monique is as talkative as Colette. Talkative, chatty, bavard, bavarde. Monique est aussi bavarde que Colette. Colette is as resourceful as Monique. To be resourceful, débrouillard, débrouillarde. Do you remember se débrouiller, to manage to get through, to muddle through something? So the adjective is débrouillard, débrouillarde, resourceful. Colette est aussi débrouillarde que Monique. Monique is as busy as Colette. To be busy is occupé. Monique est aussi occupée que Colette. So the summary of the comparative in French. For the greater degree of quality, we use plus adjective que. If your adjective starts with a vowel, you can hear the S of plus. Plus intelligent que. Lesser degree of quality, moins adjective que. Again, you can hear the S if your adjective starts with a vowel. Moins intelligent que. And also for lesser degree of quality, you can use pas aussi adjective que. For equal degree of quality, aussi adjective que. The greater degree of quality, if your adjective is short, we add er onto that short adjective and then add the word than. Or if your adjective is long, we use more, long adjective than. For lesser degree of quality, we use less adjective than, or we could say not as adjective as. And equal degree of quality, as adjective as. So in English, we sometimes change the word from than to as, but in French it's que, all the way through. Irregulars! Of course, there have to be some, but there are some in English too, and luckily they're the same. Good becomes better in English, not gooder or more good. So bon becomes meilleur, meilleur. Not to be confused with the other better, which is mieux. Meilleur is an adjective. It describes nouns. Mieux is an adverb. It describes verbs. Like I feel better. Je me sens mieux. But this wine is better. Ce vin est meilleur. So there are different versions of bon, masculine, feminine, plural. We've got bon, meilleur. All the meilleurs sound the same. Feminine, bonne, meilleur with an e on, but it sounds the same. And feminine plural, bonne, becomes meilleur, still sounds the same. So better, when it's an adjective, is meilleur. This wine is better than that one. Ce vin est meilleur que celui-là. Those wines are better than those ones. Ces vins sont meilleurs que ceux-là. His eyesight is better than mine. Eyesight is the same word as for view. It's feminine. Sa vue est meilleure que la mienne. Their ice creams are better than these ones. Ice creams are feminine. Leurs glaces sont meilleures que celles-ci. Bad is mauvais. This wine is not bad. Ce vin n'est pas mauvais. In English, bad becomes worse. We don't say badder and we don't say more bad. In French, for worse, you can say either plus mauvais, so you can say more bad in French. Plus mauvais or pire, like a pier going onto the water. Pire, pire. This wine is worse than this one. You can say it two ways. Ce vin est plus mauvais que celui-ci. Or the other way. Ce vin est pire que celui-ci. This campsite is worse than that one. Campsite is camping. English word that doesn't even exist really as a noun. It's masculine. Ce camping est plus mauvais que celui-là. Ce camping est pire que celui-là. Those campsites are worse than those ones. Ces campings sont plus mauvais que ceux-là. Ces campings sont pires que ceux-là. This ice cream is worse than that one. Cette glace est plus mauvaise que celle-là. Cette glace est pire que celle-là. These ice creams are worse than those ones. Ces glaces sont plus mauvaises que celles-là. Oh, ces glaces sont pires que celles-là. Remember our lovely object of a preposition pronouns. I said preposition, not proposition. You can see this lady is propositioning. They are our symbol for the object of a preposition pronouns. That just means the pronouns that come after prepositions like avec, pour, derrière, devant. Moi, toi, lui, elle, nous, vous, eux, and elle. Than me, que moi. She's less intelligent than me. Mais elle est moins intelligente que moi. I'm not as tall as you, addressing two. Je ne suis pas aussi grande que toi. Or if you're a man, grand. They're smaller than us. Ils sont plus petits que nous. An all-female group, elles sont plus petites que nous. We're less stubborn than them. On est moins têtu que. On est moins têtu qu'elle. Oh, nous sommes moins têtus que ou qu'elle. Monique is less charming than her. Monique est moins charmante qu'elle. They're busier than him. Ils ou elles sont plus occupés que lui. They're much less resourceful than you, addressing vous. Ils ou elles sont beaucoup moins débrouillards ou débrouillardes que vous. I'm not as talkative or as chatty as you, addressing two. Je ne suis pas aussi bavard ou bavarde que toi. Using two. You're not as talkative or as chatty as the last time. Tu n'es pas aussi bavard ou bavarde que la dernière fois. He's much less busy now. Il est beaucoup moins occupé maintenant. She's as charming today as she was last night. Elle est aussi charmante aujourd'hui qu'elle était hier soir. I'm a lot more resourceful these days. Je suis beaucoup plus débrouillard ou débrouillarde ces jours-ci. We're a lot less stubborn than before. On est beaucoup moins têtu qu'avant. Nous sommes beaucoup moins têtus qu'avant. Complicated, compliqué. It's not as complicated as that. Ce n'est pas aussi compliqué que ça. It's a bit more complicated than that. C'est un peu plus compliqué que ça. It's a bit more complicated than before. C'est un peu plus compliqué qu'avant. It's less complicated these days. C'est moins compliqué ces jours-ci. D'accord, the comparative. That's what you need to look up in your grammar book. The comparative with adjectives. Plus, adjective que. Moins, adjective que. Pas aussi, adjective que. Aussi, adjective que. That's mainly what we've been doing aujourd'hui. Bravo les amis, à la prochaine fois.